Am I streaming? I am. I don't know why my recent shit not working right. All right, man. We live. Um, we got Rutgers this week. Let's get the job done. Why is this acting like this? I have to fix that. Is my frame dropping?
As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David
Looks good
and
now.
Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Buchanan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Buchanan, come on, talk to me.
So Ohio State's offense will get first crack at it today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
For shit, LeBourne.
And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball and down.
I just want to see how this happened. He broke through a double team? Or he switched it like... That's why play action be pissing me off, bro, in this game.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Good catch.
Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. The give to the tailback.
Good shit.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Good shit. Good shit.
Right downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Let's go.
And he's
Good shit.
loose, and he'll take it to the house.
That was good blocking. He did get up to that second, man. Well, 75 did that. I thought it was 58 I was supposed to do that. Got to the second level. Good shit.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion, and they're up 8-0.
Man.
He'll bring it out. It's Figueroa. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Rutgers' offense will go to work for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the position switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties. And you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do your job. Wow. You're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Under fire.
Oh my gosh.
Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Here comes the heat.
Let's go. Good shape.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Get out, Fred,
how about that?
Get out, Fred,
He's got some space.
Get out, Fred, Good
He
shit.
gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the quarterback
Bro, the play action never worked. What the fuck? Like, you blocked him right into me.
The 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
And
I forgot. Nigga, bro, you lost your starting job last week. Nigga, you're done. Yeah, bro, you're done. I forgot to change you out. I just wanna... Yeah, bro, you're done. The backup was even better.
Taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Setting up the screen.
Well, yeah, get out, LeBron. Get out, LeBron. Thank you. Yeah, we came in and do a touchdown right away. I don't care if it was a screen or not.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Good
The
shit.
coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Hit that.
And that'll
Ooh.
be incomplete, man. That would have been a big
They're
hitter
bugging.
on first down, but second down's coming up.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Wow.
Finding an escape route. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Good shit. Wow.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To the
Let's
ground to try to
go.
pick up the
Get in the
first.
backfield, man.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way
Where
back
you
to
go?
the 15.
Come on.
Makes a move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get out, Buchanan. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Buckeyes.
Let's go.
Special teams proving to be special.
That's tough.
That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Adcock. Caught over the middle.
What's
it's
his
Griffin.
name?
They're
Adcock?
able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Good shit.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in,
Wait, get
looking
out.
for space.
Another one. Get out. 2. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, man. Let's go. Back to back.
He did that one
Back to
all
back.
by himself. yourself. Make
That's
a few
bad.
guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
They
To
get
the
him on the
9-yard
ground,
line.
and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down.
I don't know what the
He
fuck that
is
was.
going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
What was that? It says it was a pass play, but it looked like it was a run. I don't know what that was.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The inside handoff.
Good job.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh my gosh. Good defense.
Back at the 8-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense
Uh-oh.
when you can
Don't
drop
let me get
7 guys in
three
the coverage, only
back to
rush
back to
4,
back
and still
and
get
three
home?
peat.
That makes you
Don't
feel
let me
good
do
if
that.
you're the D coordinator.
Do not
So
let me
from his own
three-peat.
end zone, the punt is away.
And
the
that could have
punt
been
team
bad.
gets down there and gets the return man
That
on
could have
the
been
ground.
bad.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just
Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the
My nigga
catch.
Fred not tough. What are you
Man,
talking
we knew
about?
coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback
be
sees the
offsides.
one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves,
Thank
I
you.
move. I know it.
Let's go. Oh, he missed.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Oh my gosh.
There's the pressure.
Done. Thank you.
Touchdown,
Right in the back of the end zone.
Ohio State.
That could have been bad because like I just didn't play that right. I mean, I did look off my first read. It was 88. He was 11 was open too, but I ain't got wide open over the middle.
In from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been
Good push
repping in
him.
practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the back.
Oh wow, what a run.
Looking for room at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Ooh.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down.
Oh yeah, get that.
He just handled it.
Oh
And it's a
my, bro, I
fumble.
can never get fumbles
The
back.
offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Lets it fly.
Shit.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Shit.
Nowhere to go in the ball.
Thank you. Finally we get a ball,
and
man.
The defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
What?
Defense.
No way. They called a flag? And they called that on me. They said I was holding? How? Where's a hold? No way. There's no way to call that a hold, bro. Oh my gosh.
First down for this offense. And
that is actually nasty, bro.
With a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Adcock. It's complete.
That zig route was nasty.
Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board.
Get that. Let's go.
Intercepted deep in his own
Let's
half.
go. Get out of my way.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This shit.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just
Whose
as he
man was
was
that? Who's man? Who was blocking him? This was free.
falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a
That
better
was us,
play there by
man.
the
We should have had
defense.
that.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Thank you.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of
On a
yards
set,
shy of the
nigga.
first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the
Good
field.
shit.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first
On
down.
the set, nigga.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep.
See what dropped it. Yeah,
And it
come on,
slips to
bro.
his
Like,
feet.
look at that shoe, bro.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the run, still looking. Fires on the move.
Oh my
Complete
gosh,
to the
what
right.
that's an athletic play.
Already up to
That's an athletic
250
play.
catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250
That was
catches is
athletic
impressive
play.
too, because every week
To
the
run and
defense
catch
knows
that.
they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it
Thank
all
you.
here.
Let's go.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Bulldozes his way through. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield, it's Adcock.
Good shit.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top.
Let's
And
go.
he feels
They're not
the
weak
heat
shit, man.
coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Oh my gosh.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Nowhere
Who's
close
blocking,
on
bro? Like, come on. I think he's playing sorry.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Oh, what a cut! He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the 1st down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Looking for a huge
I don't know,
play.
bitch.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very...
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return.
Ah, I should have kept going.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fires toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on.
Two niggas dropped, bro. That's why the bobble catch shit gotta be fixed, bro. Like if niggas is like hitting a bobble catch, like this was swat batted down. This nigga's dropping this, bro. This shit is right in his hand. Like, bro, that should be a catch. Like, I don't care if it was a defender would have caught it. Niggas act like they don't know how to catch a bobble, bro. Like, come on. Come on, bro.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
I just want my lineman to block a little bit longer. That's all I'm asking.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was
niggas like my lineman's not blocking.
Good timing, you could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
To the air, it's Adcock. Shoots it to the left.
Wow.
Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here.
They got this?
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
Shit.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
If he had better blocking.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Good shit.
Got the quick completion. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Using the quick game. Past the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag
yeah, whatever the flag is, I want the flag.
Early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yep.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. He lost one down
Good
the
catch.
sideline.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And let's hold on just a minute
he
here
got
as
both
the
feet
officials
down.
are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback making checks.
Oh my God, 64? What the fuck? They was moving. Hit that little nigga. Oh my God, if 64 was getting the fuck out. That's how you pull. Nah, 64, you going to the end. The center? The center got out. Oh my gosh. Was moving. I'm like, damn. Hit that fucking nigga. Boom. Ooh.
Trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Figueroa. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Crispin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit.
Oh, he broke that tackle.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Making side adjustments here. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good catch. That was a bad throw.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's a good
They
first.
make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side.
What?
And how about that DB getting...
Bro, how the fuck is a lineman? Yo. This lineman kept up with my receiver. Dude, this is shit I be talking about in the game, and it just makes no sense. Fred, I don't ever see this thing in the game. Fred now has a 98 speed, 94 acceleration. This thing has an 87 speed, 87 acceleration. He's just keeping up with my
in
receiver.
there and forcing the incomplete pass.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Reese. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone.
Who's blocking him?
Trying to turn the corner on the right.
Yeah, I couldn't turn
They
that
get him
corner.
down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Good catch.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the
Good
run.
shit.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, wow.
Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Gives it on the option.
Good shit.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Adcock. Got the back over the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Creates a little room.
Wow.
Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mean Green tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Reese. Dumps it to the back. This time it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late
Yeah,
in the
you
game.
still
With this
throwing
kind
the
of
fuck
lead
these
there on
niggas.
1st down, taking
No
a
game.
shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout.
Thank you. Good catch.
Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across.
Unleashes one
Good
deep.
catch.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the returner will be dragged down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going with the ground game left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh man, I want this game to be over so I can go to sleep.
2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire.
Ooh.
Throws for the tight end.
Ooh.
He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this
Nah.
offense as they get it to the 33-yard
The
line.
double move was crazy.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the run from inside his
Wait,
own 5.
get out, let's go. My boy tough. Fuck you talking about?
There he goes.
Play the game.
It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Good job.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He
Thank you.
tosses
Oh, get
one
that.
high and deep down the left side.
And never not like bro.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wants to throw. It's Reese. Gets it out fast. Brings
Good
it to the
job.
open. Out across the 30, out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Get out for it now.
Crosses to 45. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. He slings it deep to the left.
Let's go.
And they're going to score
Let's
again.
go.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
Yeah, we're going to score up.
Too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Just threw that one way too far.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Reese. They've got the screen set up.
Oh my gosh.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. Big guy smells it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Makes the grab.
Let's go.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way.
Yeah, 9 times their points, right? 9 times 81, if I'm not mistaken.
Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a play
every
action.
time you watch the
That was a
tape,
good play action. I ain't gonna hold
coaches
you.
are pointing out,
That shit
look at
fooled
this.
me.
This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled.
All right,
through
it's
his fingers.
last chance at a
And the
touchdown.
Scarlet Knights will punt
Talk to
away
me,
on
Buchanan.
4th down.
Oh yeah, come on. Ah, you gotta break that one front with that fuck nigga catch you.
The coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's
I need to
almost
check
like
his
playing
stats.
against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let me check those stats. I'm surprised he got it, not like Buchanan. What did LeBourne do? What the fuck did LeBourne do to get... Alright. 2 touchdowns, 56 rushes. Ah, okay. 8 receptions for 111 yards. Makes sense, makes sense. And he's touchdown. My nigga down was kicking too. Buchanan 171 in the tutty. 9 hoops. Come on. Come on, man. Buchanan was gonna work. He was gonna work. Alright, man. We out of here. We out of here.